So you kind of had a great relationship with King's son, right?
Yeah, still do. I haven't seen him in a long time, but that's my brother, man. I used to go when he lived in 188th. I went over there and see him. We moved up by uptown by Gun Hill. I go and see. That's my boy for real.
Yeah, man. I talk to him from time to time. He's a real good brother, man. He's a real good brother. I want to bring up the fact that recently he went through something unfortunate with his apartment burning down, and he got a GoFundMe up. I'm gonna include that link in the description. If you guys got a couple dollars, just donate it to him. We got to take care of our people that came before and that made hip hop possible for us to be doing it today. So definitely, King's son, man. He's a tough brother, man. Every time I hear
Tough, man. Tough as cookie. I told you, tough as nails.
Every time I hear a story about him, it's him beating somebody up.
Tough as nails, man. He's tough as nails, man. Tough as
Can you
nails,
tell us?
man. I remember one day he came in. Yeah, man. I wearing this trench coat. He's coming in with that trench coat. He got the blue Pumas on. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude, man. And you'd be surprised, man. He's a big guy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a big dude. Little dude at all. Yeah, he's a big dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The God was, yeah. And also, you share his link with me, too, because, my nonprofit organization, I'll share it out there. And plus, I can hook up with him and I'll make sure that he got stuff, man, especially on the food tip and things like that.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
Yeah, I'll make sure he's stacked up all the time.
Can you share a untold story about King's son? Because I wanna highlight him, and I don't feel like he gets enough attention.
Oh, man. King's son, I remember, all right, I'll take you to the Latin quarters. I go down to the Latin quarters one day, I'm cooling. So I see King's son. He got a broken arm now. He got his trench coat on and all that. He cooling. Party going on. I think Herbie Lovebug them was down there that day. They was doing the show. Everybody rocking. All of a sudden, King's son, and on the Latin quarters now, the stage was high. I'm talking about high. Real high. King's son up on the stage. I don't know if he was doing the show or he just got up. I don't know how the brother got up there. King's son on the mic. He doing what he doing. Next thing you know, man, it's a big showdown, man. King's son is in the middle. Don't get he got a broken arm. He in the middle with Dust Up. Here's about 20 brothers from Brooklyn on King's son. And King's son gonna come out there standing every time, man. I'm telling you right now, man. He gonna come out standing, man. But the stage was so high, and I'm watching this joint. I'm like, oh, because if somebody fall off that stage, you done.
Right.
You was done. I don't know. I mean, I'm talking about all this going down. But ain't nobody fell off that stage, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody down there, like, we down in the crowd, but way down at the stage, like I said, it's way up there. We just looking at the whole showdown, man. But like I said, man, King's son and LL, man, them brothers they were some fighting brothers back in the days, man. Word up. They were some fighting brothers. They don't know what about them. One day I'm coming down the way now. Now I'm in the Bronx now. So some dudes up on Kingbridge, we had a little altercation with them. So we after these brothers. It's back in the days, man. We can get these brothers. So now they tell us, yo, man, these brothers on 188, they hanging out. They don't hang out on Kingbridge no more. They're on 188. So we goes down to 188. We looking for these brothers. Man, guess who's standing on the corner, man, with the brother, that biggest dude on the corner? King son. I'm like, yo, man, you with these brothers, man? What you doing out here, God? Yo, man, I live right. He moved on the block, man. So we had to squash all that beef, man. You know what I'm saying? We had to squash that, let that go. But to today, I can't still understand this. And my boy Fat D got down with them too, so we had to let that go. Now you had King's son and Fat D down with them, man. So it was over. But I never understood this. The name of this group was called the Fordham Road Boys, right? But they was on Kingbridge when we first started to beef with them. When we first had to beef with them, and then they moved their location to 188th in Valentine. But they never was on Fordham Road. Like, how's y'all the Fordham Road Boys? I just look, there was one block. On Kingbridge is 2 blocks past Fordham Road. And then they went back, when they came, they went over Fordham Road to go to 188th. Like, why don't y'all just stop on Fordham Road? I never understood that, man. But that squashed that right there, because King's son moved on their block. He lived right there. Big D moved on their block, too. So they was down, man. So, that squashed that right. But I couldn't believe that was King Son standing out there that day.
Man, it's crazy. I interviewed the sick one from the Terror Squad crew, right? When it was just the street crew, and he would say that like King Son would show up in a limo with machine guns and stuff. Like King Son,
Oh,
wild.
man.
Man, roll a clip.
King Son used to hang with us heavy, right? And
I talk to him all the time.
did King Son ever tell you a story of how he rolled up to Forest in a couple of limos with a bunch of mute guys and all motherfuckers came out with guns at niggas?
No, I don't think he told me that one.
Talk to King Son about that. About the time he had beef with somebody. I don't know if he wants to say who the beef was with a person, but he rolled up to Titan Ave right in front of the video store. And he had I think it was a couple of limos. I'm telling you, motherfucking Puerto Ricans used to roll up in limos back in the days, B. Word up. And they rolled up. Motherfuckers came out with like Mac 11s and all kind of shit. And most of them were mute. They couldn't even talk. It was the most gangster shit I ever seen. And yeah, man, it was a beef that happened back in the days. And talk to King Son about that. That was crazy.
Yo, man, God, man, man, King Son, man, him and Just Ice was another one too, man. That's my brother too, Just Ice, man. You ain't want to mess with them brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers, and both of them they some big brothers, man. But they was big, cool brothers. That was the whole thing. And plus, they were God bodies. So, he righteous, I'm righteous. Just Ice is righteous. So we always righteous. So, I always was little, but, always was getting it in too. But I was able to build with them because I was righteous. And I always was on my dean and always sharp. So, I fit right in with them, man. I got this big dude over here, this big dude over here. We rolling, man, But King Son, it's a blessing. And that's another thing. They held King Son back so much, man. King Son with the Hey Love. He was down with Fat Joe and them. He supposed to came out with his joint on that joint, man, and things didn't go right. He had his album ready. Everything was ready. I just knew he was coming out, man.
Yeah, man. There's some controversial things that happened with that situation, Unfortunately, what I mean? Son told me some of that stuff. I'm trying to get him to do an interview, but I don't know. He being a little resistant to that. But shout out to King Son, man. I got so much love for that brother, man. He showed me a lot of love.
Yeah, King Son, but even back in the days when we used to be, he wasn't really like doing too many interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think the God really into too much interviews and the spotlight on him. You know what I'm saying? You see him in the magazine here and there. But
he got a lot of stories though. He got a lot of stories, man. It's crazy. Like he just call me and tell me a bunch of different stories just randomly. But man, he's a great guy, man, for sure.